Quick update. Quick update. I went for a walk on Sunday onto the field. There was a group of guys shooting. I had a chat with some of them after the wildfire. I found out about the fox. It was this old dude, 78. He shot it. You know, fucking head case. They're there to shoot the geese, which is not on the farmer's land. Next door there is a wildlife reserve, and they shoot the geese as they come over on the wildfire. So, bit stupid killing a fox because it killed a goose and he went and shot it. Well, it seems to me that if they think geese are pets and the fox is killing the geese, so it's not about that, it's just about the pure old pleasure of murdering other species, as per usual. Anyway, this guy said that that guy who got murdered, this Alan somebody, lives in this place called Land, used to go to a pub called the Willoughby Arms, and apparently they thought he was attracted to this Polish barmaid, and they thought that he'd been bumped off by something to do with the Polish. So the police actually went to Poland. Okay. Now the thing is, how the fuck does this guy know all this fucking information? Yeah? Like that guy who worked in Sainsbury's, the big fat one, who I think his brother works at Morrison's, the one who said about, oh, he's the guy who had a go at that girl in Sainsbury's. I haven't said anything to her. The manager might have threatened her, I certainly haven't. But, and it's not an illegal complaint in Britain to make a complaint. So you should have no reason to have two detectives on me. But the point is, that piece of fat pile of shit that works in Sainsbury's, the one that keeps dyeing his hair, this is fat, he's losing his hair, he keeps dying. And with a big, you know, cloaks in his ears, looks like a complete dick. I said to her, I thought, because I was really pleased, there was a thing in the papers that they caught these people, and I was like, good! Can't you understand? Because I live in the countryside, I live in the villages. Well, not in a village, I live in a village. It's not good if you've got somebody going around murdering people. But the point is, this Sainsbury's guy said, oh, it's good news, they caught somebody, haven't they? Can we turn around? He said, no, they haven't. He said it's a frame up. And I looked at him and I thought, how the fuck would you know? And after that, you never heard anything. So, I have to say, there does appear to be the police in this area not right. They talk about their investigations. If they're talking about their investigations, then surely the murderer, or murderers, are aware of that. Does that strike you as being strange? I mean, there is the question mark about the Lincolnshire police anyway, because of what happened to Morrison's. So if the Lincolnshire police have used a CCTV image, then they've broken the law. They know that, or Sainsbury's covered up the fact that I rang Sainsbury's care line and went into Sainsbury's at Sainsbury's request. And the fact that their members of staff have been harassing me for years, always over a DVD I might add. I mean, to go to the, you know, pay for all your goods, a DVD, over 18, they have to check you're over 18, you pay for your goods, you go to the door, the alarm goes off, saying, oh, it's a DVD. No, it's not a DVD, they have RFID tags. If I pay for it, it's on my bill, check over 18, blah blah blah, and I paid for it, then it comes off the inventory, yeah? So how can the alarm go off then on an RFID tag unless they're able to press an alarm button? Because if the alarm goes off before I even manage to get out the fucking door, past the scanners, wherever it is, yeah, can't you see what they're doing? Now I bet you those fucking staff in that place didn't say anything about that. And I bet you that bastard showed the image on the CCTV. This is a clear case of corruption on the part of Sainsbury's. It's really serious. I mean, I did show my Asperger card here, my autism card. And he said, I don't know anything about that, as he leant back against the, where the cube thing they had with the newspapers. So I've got a great visual memory, and I can remember all this. And he said, I will not have you threaten a member of my staff. And I actually said to him, I did not say that. So if it's got him saying that, it's got me on the side saying, I did not say that. So, well, I'll catch that fucker, I'll catch him out. And if it is the case the police are going around the area spreading rumours that they know to be false on the basis of a lie of a deputy manager in Sainsbury's, then I'll have to refer this matter to the IPCC. So this recording is just to update what happened over the weekend with the shoot. They got a little bit of fun. I don't have to worry about that. I've walked all over this frigging area, all over this land. Everyone else in this country pays £500 every man, woman and child. Every man, woman and child in England pay £500 to subsidise these farmers. Yeah? The subsidy doesn't go to the real farmers that need the money. No, just the rich bastards like this prick who owns the money up here. All 2,300 acres. Yeah? We're subsidising him. So when they say to me, you're walking on the land, and he says, we don't like people with dogs, and I turn around to the farmer, as the shooter, it's nothing to do with the farmer. You'll see him, you can say now to him. He's not from. He's going to say anything to me. And he says, well, if you don't like people with dogs, and I say, look, have I got a dog? And they're the people with the shooting, the ones with the dogs. Not me. So I'm not going to take fucking attitude of these local idiots. So if the police are going around spreading rumours now, things like that. I mean, I was a key holder, called to an alarm in a village, and then have a policeman come at me with a fucking truncheon. Yeah? Don't have to put up with that shit. So that's the garbage in this area. It's not really surprising they haven't caught anybody then, is it? With this murder. Because if they're giving out information about their investigation while they're doing it, and apparently they went to Poland to interview the husband of the woman who was working in England as a Baha'i. Yeah? I should know this, should I? No one should know this information. I mean, he just said, oh, they've police been around, they've interviewed everybody twice. You know, they link to people, oh, we're so friendly. No. But they're very nosy in this area, and they like to know that they know other people's business. Well, if they know other people's business, why does this guy get murdered? Because this young lad, well, he's not young, no, he knows he's dying. As he said, it's not right, is it? I mean, even he made the point of saying that old elderly people in this area are scared of the police. They shouldn't have to feel fear of the police. I shouldn't go get called to a burglar alarm as a key holder and have a policeman come at me with a fucking truncheon. I'm supposed to be there, and they only sent one person in the car. What if it would have been a burglary? One fucking idiot policeman? I don't think so, with an attitude. Crikey. I think we can see which direction the police are going in this area, and if it is a case that they're spreading rumours and malicious and inferring that I was threatened a woman, I certainly haven't. So, yeah, Lincolnshire, what they're known for? Yellow bellies. What are yellow? Cowards. Ooh. And no. You know what I mean? They've got a pair, have they? But the point is, why is all this information in the public domain about a investigation, a murder investigation? And then this guy said, oh, he was a gambler as well. Apparently this was involved in gambling. And they think he's lost a load of money, and these people, because they apparently got his cards and stuff, and then were extracting money. And apparently there were 300 hours and inspectors, policemen, looked through hours and hours and hours of CCTV, and they still haven't got a fucking picture. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Utter nonsense. All these bloody cameras, what are they here for? CCTV, what are they here for? To make people feel paranoid. Because they're certainly not for people's safety or security. How bloody ridiculous. Anyway, that's my rant. We're 10 o'clock today. I've got to get some wood. I'm getting some wood in order to build to finish my wonderful studio. It's about 12. So yesterday I made a steel table. I'm just going to fit back to this frame here. What I'm going to do is have two legs to the front supporting the weight, and just have a bar. Have a bar going there, like so, and then the top, the tabletop, just rest on the top there, and then I can fix that screw to fix that tight, and then just two legs in the front. That means, which is really good, base of wood. It won't actually be underneath the table per se, it will be actually used as an area where I'm working. So that way, you know, glass does, accidents do happen. And so the top is all galvanised steel, there's no problems, no risk of fire. This is for insurance, obviously. Secondly, the baseboard that I stand on, pardon me, I could, there's no reason. I had to put first of all onto the carpet to protect the carpet, and there is no reason why I shouldn't then get another piece of galvanised steel to put down on the floor, on top of the actual, the wood. Steel sheet, galvanised steel sheet on top of the wood. So there's just no way, or just leave it. I mean, the wood's not a problem. It doesn't, when you drop glass, or when glass, say, something falls off the punting, borosilicate loses heat really well. It's not a very good conductor of heat. Ages to heat up, and it dissipates really quickly. So you get like a burn mark, but you don't get like flames unless it's a really, really large piece of glass. I've only got a small torch, so I won't be working off manually with very, very large weights of glass here, because it takes too long. So all's good. I've just about got my ventilation system installed. Weather is the weather's alright at the moment. The seasons are so messed up. I was actually running some of the shooters on Sunday. The weather is so messed up now. We don't really have seasons. It just sort of blends all together. We don't have this relatively sharp divide. You know you're in winter, you know it's autumn, you know it's spring, you know it's summer. This is better weather now, or in September, than earlier in the year when it's supposed to be sunny. Really. Oh, the other update I was going to say, to remind myself, is that the GRP, I'm not going to use it for, I'm going to have to build a workshop outside for next year, but not this year. I need to stay inside for the winter, this winter anyway. But next year I need a proper studio in the back garden. Again, and I think I'm going to use some of that fiberglass, at least for the roof anyway, because it's free light. Well, free natural light. It's worth the radiation. But otherwise, since I've got 10 sheep for that, I can make something I've wanted for a long time and not had the means, and that's to build a glass greenhouse. And that's good forever. The glass doesn't rot. No more problems with glass breakages. It means that I can start growing stuff in my garden, vegetable-wise, earlier in the year, and means I can continue cropping for longer than years, so that, obviously right through to September, October, perhaps into November even. As I say, the weather's changed. The season's changed such a lot. That's not an impossibility. And another thing I could to remind myself is I really should be getting some of those Japanese vegetables, which are really good growing in the winter time. They're vegetables which I've grown for a long time in Japan. They're ideally suited for very, very cold weather, winter time, and so for a country like this, in England, it would be well worth. I know the Royal Horticultural Society, the RHS, I'm sure it was 2 years, last year, the year before, they were doing trials on the Japanese vegetables because we need something during the winter. Because there's not an awful lot, and I'm seriously considering doing a salad bar each time. I've done it before. It's worth it. With the price of vegetables now, salads anyway, it actually breaks even. Before it was about the same, but yeah, actually breaks even now, it's cheaper. So that's where I'm at.